word of God came out so strong to me. Pastor was talking about Q4 being my quarter of grace and glory. And I can actually say that that word was specifically meant for me.
I declare to somebody that Q4 is your season of grace and glory. That's what God laid upon my heart. That's what God said to my ears. He said, tell my church, Q4 is their season of grace and glory.
I know that Days of Grace so far has been a time for God to bless me tremendously.
This happens to be my first time attending Island Church for the service Days of Grace, and it was an awesome experience. Though I came expecting a whole lot and expectations were not cut short.
Today's service was extremely mind-blowing. One thing I got from the service was this quarter is my quarter of grace and glory. That word alone is what I will use to run for the remaining parts of this year.
My experience today was amazingly explosive, I must confess. It's not my first time, of course, and my expectations were not cut short. Pastor made mention of grace expiring, and for me, he also made mention of subscribing into a new grace. So for me, it's my season of new grace and glory.
When grace is in short supply, life becomes difficult. But Pastor, I used to operate in grace. It has expired. Grace expired. Otherwise, John 1:16 will not tell us. He said, come of his fullness we have received grace for grace. Fresh grace in place of the one already given.
A lot of prophecies came out during the service today. Pastor was telling us about how God conditioned the atmosphere for the Israelites in the wilderness, thereby giving them the pillar of cloud in the day and then the pillar of fire at night. And Pastor told us that we can condition our experiences.
As we go into October to December, no matter the atmosphere. Now listen to what God is saying. God said to me that you can travel the next quarter in your own atmosphere. You decide how October will be.
And Pastor said a whole lot of things, talking about Elijah and you knowing that yes, there's something like deer, and you positioning yourself for some miracles.
And I'm trusting God that for the remaining part of this year will be a year of unlimited blessing. Everything I lay my hands to do prosper, because for a believer there is no limitation.
And I would like to invite you all for Days of Grace.
And I look forward to many more expectations for the many 4 parts of this program, and I trust God that my expectations are met.
Book of Zechariah 4:6, that the continuous oil is the word of God. I want the continuous oil, that word that will shape the Q4 for me, that will make the endorsement of God to become a reality in my life. That is what I'm looking for in these other 4 days of this of grace, so that when I enter the Q4, I'm enjoying unexpected grace and glory in a new fashion.
And in this service today, that grace to operate gloriously in life, now receive it by faith.